by the look of things, I don't think we'll actually have a moment of peace on social media, right? So while we're still recovering from the whole Sima, El Tito, whatever situation, come on, Pella, that whole mixed up. Now there's actually another beef that's brewing, that's in the works, I think. Basically, what we have is Shebeshet versus the Punisher. If you remember the latest video that we saw of the Punisher, whereby he just hit a car with just one punch and the windscreen just blasted and whatever. You know, it's actually not a great equation to have him against Chebeshet. But I don't think it'll actually lead to violence. But I hope it does, just for because I wanna see if knives can beat muscles, or if muscles are actually stronger than knives. Because in most cases, people usually say it doesn't matter if you have muscles, and I've got a knife, then I'll always win. Get it? So what's happening right now is that Chebeshet actually recently, I don't know if it's recently or whatever, but it's recent. I just don't know how recent. Recently posted a video on social media replying to the Punisher. I don't know what the Punisher said. You guys can just link up the video on the comment section. But apparently the Punisher said something about Chebeshet on a recent podcast, and Chebeshet is not happy. So we know Chebeshet here to say something about it. So let us just check out the video real quick, real quick.
Tua mona ora re tres ka moka mona ke ntjekele ke le one so wona no re ke se ve fitshekeng ke ba dumbao la la ntalela ka difaka tša o lekelela.
Okay, I don't know what the fucker means, but since I probably know that the Punisher has muscles and everything, I probably think he's referring to the muscles. English is engaged. I'll probably think he's referring to the muscles by saying the pack or whatever. So apparently Shebeshet believes he can take the Punisher.
Eh? Ka difaka tša o re phanyana. Ye tsotsi. Ene ke bone le wena Punisher, ba re ke mang Punisher. Ke bone le wena o bolla ka mokgo mongwe ka nna wena.
Oh, he wasn't talking about the Punisher at first.
Wona go tau thula difaka wena mtla. Sonya go tontalela apa ga nthimpe ga lentse di interview ga lo ntse di interview ka shebe wena go lebeletse tsotseno ka di selo tsotsi one e bile one tseba wena.
So Shebeshet is claiming to be dangerous. But just out of curiosity, today my English is on leave. It's on holiday. Out of curiosity, just okay. Just out of curiosity, do you think that is it even possible for Shebeshet can actually take on the Punisher? Mare, Shebeshet is said to be dangerous. A lot of people are afraid of Shebeshet, and as you can tell by the tattoos, it probably means he has been, he has been in the game for quite some time. But do you think he can beat the Punisher? Because Shebeshet is kind of like has the same build as me, and I don't stand any chance against the Punisher. But he has experience. He's been in the game. He fights. He has weapons that he can depend on. Mari, if it was to happen, just out of curiosity, I just want to hear your guys' opinion. Who do you think would win? Which is, I kind of feel like it's an obvious thing, but I want to hear your thoughts.
One tseba no mona no thoga mo thoga na exe na na le tampola ya wena maron thompe Punisher mfana difaka tša o lekele.
But in most cases, when you have somebody claiming that they are dangerous and then claiming gore the other party knows and whatever, it's usually the opposite. So in my case, honestly, if I'm judging based on what I think, I know this might rub a lot of people wrong. It might rub them the wrong way and whatever. But I just feel like Shebeshet is claiming to be dangerous. I don't know. I don't live in Limpopo, and I'm not trying to start anything. I'm not saying he's not dangerous, but I'm just saying against the Punisher. I just think that he knows the truth. There's no way that Chebeshet they can take on the Punisher. He probably knows the truth. But anyways, let's just continue and hear what he has to say about the Punisher, because I'm very curious on how he's gonna conclude this whole ordeal.
Faka tja o lekelela. O nthompe mpya. Ene wa tseba ke mina tsotsi. O tseba nnete tsotsi.
What's
Faka
it?
tja o repa nyana.
What is what? Maybe I'm just like I'm very clueless and I'm very ignorant in most cases. Does anybody have any idea on what could have transpired between Shebeshir and the Punisher? Since Shebeshir is claiming that the Punisher actually knows, it means that there must have been something that has happened in the past, maybe. But I'll just research on that later and do a follow-up video.
Emana kuka cheap as one cheap in fact.
Yeah, there's a classic punchline. Okuga TB, Mara Soena TB. Mara, I think this is a line that should be told to a lot of people, including me. Not that you get TB and stuff, but just because I believe that since the Punisher has muscles, then he'll actually take shit. So a lot of people who lift probably think they are stronger than everybody. They let their muscles replace their brains, and hence they think with their muscles instead of their brains. So they believe that they can take on everybody. So this is the classic punchline that should be told to a lot of y'all who are lifting and then think they can take on us skinny guys. We are also strong in many different ways. We have the speed, we have I don't think we have the stamina, but we have the speed and we have the advantage. So just because I don't have muscles doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not sure or I cannot take people with muscles. You might be surprised. But I just honestly feel like Shebeshit is claiming to be dangerous. I've never seen a situation where he was supposed to prove but he's always beating people up and stuff like that. So I suppose he is dangerous in a way. But I don't think he's that like too dangerous the way that he claims that he's dangerous. I just feel like he's faking to be tough for social media, especially because he's saying it on camera. You know, a lot of people who are dangerous don't actually go on social media and express to a lot of people how dangerous they are. They just stand on business and they show us that they're dangerous by their works. We see, and it's up to us to conclude horror this person is actually dangerous. They don't go on social media and say I'm dangerous, because if that was the case, we could be having a lot of gangsters on social media claiming that they are dangerous and whatever, and they stand on business. But we don't have that. Why? Because if you're dangerous, you show it, you don't say it, and you don't go on social media to express how dangerous you are. Let us judge, let us be our own judges and see if you're actually dangerous on Twitter. So I'll just use what Taki said on the other video, I guess by when he was talking to DJ's Boo. But I'm not saying I want smoke. I don't want smoke. I don't want smoke.
I always risk my life each and every fucking single day. And all I do is win, no matter shit.
But if you're being honest, Shebeshit is quite a very interesting and entertaining character. So now I personally see him as an entertainer, not a gangster and whatever, because he's quite entertaining in a way. Okay, Shebe has money. He has the bag.
It's a punish and fat. Melta.
What exactly is Difaga? I'm still gonna stick to what I think, because I still think it's the muscles. So I'll just stick to that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I doubt. But having, as much tattoos, I feel like there comes a moment in life where you just look at yourself and you'll be like, here I messed up. I feel like that's what goes through his mind sometimes. According to me, I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening, but I kind of feel like there are moments where he just wakes up and looks at the mirror and, he's like, here on the face I really messed up, because tattoos are permanent unless you have like a lot of money to perform the laser removals and all of that. They are permanent And I still don't understand how people can have face tattoos and then how do they deal with that every single day? Because I feel like it kind of becomes boring. Or okay, there's this thing that's here and it's permanently gonna stay there, and there's nothing that I can do about it. Doesn't it like reach a point whereby it just becomes boring and in a way tends to be irritating? It's like that's just like my personal opinion because that's like one of the reasons why I don't really have any tattoos because I feel like there might be days where I'll just wake up and feel like, this tattoo is kind of boring. I need something different. That's just like the person that I am. But there's a question though. Doesn't it like irritate after some time?
o fetše o responde o ntalela ke ntšhe di-staroete ka llo go bontšhe gore faka tše mona bona o to tša difaka wa diphutha wa tšhaba
Shit, come on. So he's basically what he said. I just love speaking in English and I don't know why. But basically what Chebeshi just said is that he'll take the steroids away from the Punisher and then okay, let me rewind just to be sure because a lot of people have been accusing me lately saying I should get all the facts and whatever, so let me just rewind to be sure.
o kwa bothoko ya sepetele o fetše o responde o ntalela ke ntšhe di-staroete ka llo go bontšhe gore faka tše mona bona o to tša difaka wa diphutha wa tšhaba.
Oh, he says he'll take the steroids and face to face with him he'll gather his muscles, take them and run away. The way that he's speaking is like the muscles are fake because I don't understand if the muscles because of steroids, but it's obvious because I don't think a person who just goes to the gym normally can have such muscles. There's a substance involved, right? And if there weren't any substances involved, I think he'll be in bodybuilding. A lot of people compete in bodybuilding, but just because there are a lot of rules and regulations against steroids and whatever, now we have a lot of guys with big muscles who just walk around flexing the muscles and are not actually participating in those types of competitions where they were supposed to be. So maybe if the steroids weren't involved, he could be doing bodybuilding, or maybe he is doing bodybuilding. I just don't know. But I still believe that there is something that he used to like gain as much muscles that he has right now. There's no way that they came in, they developed just from normal gymming without taking anything and the substances and whatever. Maybe the substances are laced with something. Mari, I don't know, I'm just assuming. This is just an opinion. This is just an opinion, by the way.
o tša difaka di bja one side just staroete le ba re ke ding staroete le ana ba re leno ding le di-USN le di ke tse gore le tlhabela le di-ARV gore o diala.
So wait, okay, this can actually mean two things, right? Can either mean he's exposing a particular person's HIV status, or he could be assuming that they use ARVs to gain muscles or to gain weight or whatever. I don't know which one that is, because he just said the ARV and whatever. So it could mean two different things, right? So now I'm not gonna engage in this particular situation, but I just didn't know that ARVs could be used for muscles and whatever.
mfana lo ntse o kgwathile so wa tseba wena mana nna ka tshwalo o be explainela o ba botsa mfana gore mfana o kgwathetse o phenyoga wena ya di tseba tshepe tsa o tshwana le go ka ditšhipi re kgone o phenyoge mabena o tsopile o phenyoga phunyoka ba o phethe
the way that Chevy there's a lot of cash on him. There's a question that came through my mind as I was smiling is, does he actually have a bank account? Because I don't think he has a, you know, this video just kind of sounds like I'm throwing shades at Chevy, and it's not the case. I'm a big fan of Chevy's music. Uh, I listen to Le Compo. I think it's Le Compo. I listen to his music. I'm a big fan of his music. And I'm not going at him or anything. I'm just like issuing out thoughts that come through my mind as time goes. Cause seeing him carrying a lot of cash like this, it just kind of made me curious. Jorge, does he actually have a bank account where he keeps the money and whatever? Because it's not safe to keep as much cash on you. Mari, it's shit. He's a celebrity, he's famous, and he's dangerous.
This is serious. Very serious. Mfana makhothala uphenywa. Phane phenywa. Phane phenywa.
Shit looks like he's on drugs every single day, Joe. The energy that he has, it's like somebody who's like constantly on drugs. Hence, I said he's such an entertaining character. The energy is just like impressive in a way. To keep up with this energy, or is it just like the personality? Is it the way Shit is on an ordinary day? Because the way it seems, it's like he's always high, or he's always drunk, or something, or one of the two, or both. It's either he's always high or drunk, but the energy is just not as normal.
And what this lo wa tseba. Wa tseba na tjusa ke sware penel le paper ke ngwala mangwalo mogotsi. I don't write shit.
So I'm just gonna leave it here. Now, according to you guys, who do you think will win this match if it happens? I actually feel like we need to have that whole situation of celebrity boxing matches back, because now there's a lot of unresolved beefs. There's a lot of unresolved beefs in the industry that I feel like if we could have the matches back, it would be a blast. So I feel like we need to have those matches back. I don't know what happened to Casper. He just like organized 2 fights. He lost one. He won one. Then he ran away from it because he wasn't as glamorous as he thought it was gonna be. So I feel like we need those matches back. Whoever can organize these types of matches back, celeb city matches, I feel like it would solve a lot of things. So if we were ever to have a match between the Punisher and Shit, which I feel like we both know how it would turn out, who do you think would win? That's my question before I go signing out.